The non-B visa lets you legally work or run a business in Thailand, but that's not all you must do to build your career here in the land of smiles. You'll also need to secure a work permit, handle 90-day reporting, and keep up with annual visa renewals. This may sound more complicated than you thought it was going to be, but don't worry, we'll cover all of it here in this video. Hello, I'm Augustin from Siam Legal. Whether you're planning to work for a Thai company, start a business, or do some temporary paid work in Thailand, you'll need the right visa. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about getting the most common visa used for these purposes, the non-immigrant B visa, also known simply as a non-B visa. Let's get started. The first step to getting a non-B visa in Thailand is to secure a job offer or sponsorship from a Thai employer. This step is necessary because your employer will need to support your visa application. After securing a job offer, you'll need to apply for a 90-day non-immigrant B visa at a Thai embassy or consulate outside Thailand. This visa allows you to enter the country for work or business. Here's what you'll need for your application: a passport with at least 6 months of validity, a completed non-immigrant B visa application form, a recent passport-sized photograph, proof of sufficient funds, 20,000 Thai baht for yourself or 40,000 Thai baht for a family, a job offer letter, and company documents such as the business registration certificate. The process takes 5 to 10 business days, so plan ahead if you plan to leave and return to Thailand during the 90-day period. You'll need a re-entry permit to keep your visa valid. You can also get this visa while in Thailand by entering on a tourist visa and converting to a non-B visa. However, this process is more complex and requires more documentation as part of this application. See our video on how to convert a Thai tourist visa to a non-B visa to learn more. After arriving in Thailand on a 90-day non-B visa, your next move is to extend it to a 1-year non-immigrant B visa, assuming your employment will last that long. If your employment contract is for 90 days or less, this is not necessary. Extending to a 1-year non-B visa lets you stay and work in Thailand for the long term, and even lets you build towards permanent residency status. To apply for the extension, you'll need to visit a local immigration office and provide additional documentation, including a valid work permit or proof of application, a letter from your employer verifying your position and salary, your employer's company documents such as the registration certificate and tax filings, proof of income and financial stability. Make sure all your documents are complete and translated into Thai if needed. Business documents from outside Thailand and not in the Thai language must be translated and legalized to be accepted by the Thai government. A non-B visa alone isn't enough to work legally in Thailand. You'll also need a work permit, which allows you to legally perform your job or run a business in the country. Here's how the process works. Before applying for a work permit, you must already hold a non-B visa, or one of the less common visas that allow for work in Thailand. Employer sponsorship. Your employer plays a key role in the process by providing necessary documentation, including business registration certificate, proof of paid-up capital, a minimum of 2 million Thai baht for most businesses, shareholder list and tax filings. As the applicant, you'll need to prepare a signed copy of your passport and non-B visa, education certificates and any relevant licenses, a detailed CV or resume, passport-sized photographs taken within the last 6 months. This application is submitted to the Ministry of Labour. Processing times will vary but typically range from 7 business days to 2 months, depending on the employer's business structure and location. Here's what you need to remember. Work permits are tied to your employer, so changing jobs or locations means applying for a new permit. Once approved, you must sign the permit in person at the Labour Department. Starting work without a permit can lead to serious consequences, including fines or deportation. If you stay in Thailand on a non-B visa for more than 90 days, you must report your current address to Thai immigration every 90 days. This step keeps your stay in Thailand in line with Thai law. The 90-day period begins the day you enter Thailand. If you leave and return, the clock restarts. You have a 3-week reporting window, 15 days before or up to 7 days after the 90-day mark. How to complete 90-day reporting. 1 is in person, visiting the nearest immigration office with the required documents, including your passport, TM47 form, which is available online or at immigration, previous 90-day report slip if applicable. 2nd is by mail. Send the required documents via registered mail to the Immigration Bureau in Bangkok. 3rd, online. Use the Thai immigration online portal or mobile app to complete your report. However, the system is prone to errors, so it's not always reliable. Note that for your first time, you will have to go to Thai immigration in person, and after a successful report, you can later utilize online or mail options. You need to renew the non-B visa every year to keep working or doing business in Thailand. This renewal keeps your visa valid, allowing you to continue living in Thailand. If your visa expires, you cannot return to Thailand, even with a valid work permit. Steps for renewing your non-B visa. 1. First, prepare required documents. Valid passport and a current visa, work permit and employment verification letter, updated employer documents including tax filings or financial statements, proof of income and financial stability. Second, submit your application. Visit the immigration office at least 30 days before your visa expires. Double check that all documents are up to date and correctly translated into Thai if needed. And 3, approval process. Immigration will review your application, which typically takes a few days to a couple of weeks. If approved, you'll receive your renewed 1-year visa in the mail. Getting and keeping a non-B visa in Thailand might feel like a lot to handle, but with the right prep and a little bit of help, it's easily doable. We're here to make it easier for you. At Siam Legal, we assist professionals and businesses with visa applications, work permits, 90-day reporting, and renewals. Our team is here to make the process straightforward so you can focus on your career goals here in Thailand. For expert guidance, contact us using the links below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check back for more practical tips on living and working here in Thailand.